Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to Booking with Starr. I am your host Starr, of course, and over here on this channel we talk and do all things books. I see this place on TikTok and the architecture is just so beautiful, and they have a place that you can sit down and read. I said, you know what, I'm getting ready to take myself on an adventure and y'all about to be my date. Oh, let me show y'all. Look at my bag, you guys, that my sister-in-law got me. It says Book Lovers Social Club. It's so freaking cute. So I got my book in here. The book that we are taking is It. I am about 50% through. I am on page 641. I got my headphones. Oh, my little tripod piece to my tripod. I'm going to put the tripod in here as well as the camera, and we're gonna have so much fun.
Two-turn, baby girl, you know me. Gotta watch your time, cause it's flying right by. I'm outside in an AMG.
All right, y'all, so I finally made it here. I had to park a little further than I anticipated to, just because it was the closest spot that I found and I don't know where the hell I'm at. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to park my car right here and we're gonna walk the rest of the way. But I forgot to tell y'all where exactly I was going. The library is called Bind the Key Library. I'm super excited. I'm following the directions of some nice man that helped me. I think I remember, so I'm gonna try to do it with my brain instead of pulling out my phone. But best believe I will if I need to. I think this is a campus. I think this is the Yale campus. There's a lot of students walking around. This is it right here, guys. I'm like low-key proud of myself because there's mad people here and I have this camera in my hand just recording, doing my thing. I'm so happy. Oh my goodness, y'all, look at this. Oh my god, look at it. It's fucking beautiful. Look at this. Bro, what? When I tell y'all, I am so fucking excited. Look at this. So I am just a little bit disappointed because this big room right here, we're not able to go inside. And I kind of figured that, but then I was also like, dang, that would be lit if we could get in there. But we can't. Nevertheless, I am still so fucking excited.
Claps. Don't close your eyes to get away. Just bang my line and I'll arrange it. Beautiful girl, you're stainless. You'll be fine, I'll be painless. Yeah. All I'm drinking is champagne. All you want is the same thing.
Yeah, the 10,000 building, get your ass an apartment, put you inside a G-class, that's just a starter kit. Plenty things count in life, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck, this chess games, cause shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more purple rain prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting it, the pessimist gold medalist, flush the magnums just so they not collecting my specimens down.
Close your eyes to get away. Just bang my line and I'll arrange it. Beautiful girl, you're stainless. You'll be fine, I'll be painless. Yeah. All I'm drinking is champagne. All you want is the same thing.
Yeah, the 10,000 building, get your ass an apartment, put you inside a G-class, that's just a starter kit. Plenty things count in life, but none of them is the thought of it. New piece around my neck, this chess games, cause shorty stay with calculated moves like Beth Harmon. Swear I'm more purple rain prince than Prince Charming. Disappointment I stay expecting it, the pessimist gold medalist, flush the magnums just so they not collecting my specimens down.
So y'all, I had to hurry back to my car. I did the meter for 4:18. Baby, I was running out of there at like 4:10. I just was engulfed in there. I looked at the time. I was like, oh shit, I gotta go. But it was so good, y'all. It was so beautiful, so amazing. Sitting down and reading with that big old bookshelf behind me and just the whole atmosphere, like, oh my gosh, that was so exciting. I actually want to go back because I didn't realize that there's a whole downstairs that I did not explore. And when I was leaving, I was like, oh wow, like there's more stuff down here. That was so cool. It was a lot of Japanese heritage and their literature. It was just so good. It was so beautiful. I'm so happy that I came. And now I have to be on the way to go pick up my daughter from after school. I don't know what we're going to get into next, but I'm going to see y'all in a little bit.
If you enjoy them. My father bore me rather than my mother. He shot me from his asshole. He. I ought to go, Beverly heard herself say in that same high, wounded voice, the voice of a small girl who has been viciously embarrassed at her first party. There was no strength in her legs. She was dimly aware that it was not tea in her cup, but shit. Liquid shit. A little party favor from the sewers under the city. She had drunk some of that, not much, but a sip. Oh.
I'm helping. Can I get a medium iced matcha? 7 pumps of vanilla, 2 pumps of brown sugar.
Did you want to keep the caustic or no?
Yes. Can I have light ice and sweet cold foam, please?
Light ice and a cold foam.
And a warm croissant.
Went out to the Bowers farm under ordinary circumstances. Primarily because of Henry's crazy father, but also because the always tomatoes he was lugging out to the roadside stand. Getting whopped with a chunk
Yes.
quart milk bottle.
It's okay. Appreciate you. Have a good day. Hey y'all, so it is a new day. I just came from Starbucks, got my matcha, got me a croissant. You would think that it's the morning time, right? It is the afternoon, y'all. So we're about to go to Barnes & Noble. I don't have any specific books that I'm going there for. I'm really just going to hang out. I'm gonna browse. The location that I'm going to, they have seats in a cafe, which I could have got something from that cafe, but I never been there before, so I don't know. We just got Starbucks to play it safe. I got my books in here. I brought it, and I also started, oh my gosh, and I also upside down. I also started Immortal Longings. I read like the first 20 pages, and so far I am intrigued. Well, both, because I wasn't too sure which one I wanted to read. Yeah. God's plan. Hello. Really be here for hours, y'all. You're only going to get 1 or 2 books. Dungeon Crawler Carl, I want to get into this series. And look at these books, y'all. These books are absolutely fire, okay? I love the neon colors. It's so bright and pretty. Just imagine these on my shelves. I want to see if I like manga, and I'm in the manga section right now. So I'm about to browse here for a little bit and see what I see. Ooh, this one looks interesting though. Are these like romance? Lady Devil? Yeah, I don't want that. He looks cool. Stephen King books, and look at this cover. I don't believe in buying more than 1 copy of the same book, but baby, I wish I would have seen this one first because this cover is fire. Another banger, Immortal Dark by T.S. Grima, 5 stars. Okay, one of my favorite reads of last year. Oh wow, is this the Notebook? Is this the movie? Yes, this is the movie. I love the Notebook.
Why is this whole table very tempting? Because a lot of these books are on my wish list. The Color Purple is on my wish list. The Bell Jar is on my wish list. The Lord of the Flies is on my wish list. 1984 is on my wish list. What is a girl to do, okay? A girl is to have self-control. That's what you got to do. Poor Anna. If you watched my last video, you know how I feel about this book. Secured the bag.
Y'all, I have a love-hate relationship with Barnes & Noble because, baby, when I walk in there, all of my self-control just goes out the window, okay? It is left right here in the vehicle, and I just brainlessly walk into the bookstore, baby. Am I happy? Of course I am. Do I feel like I could have got all of these books off of Amazon for much cheaper? Of course I could have. This is why I have to go to Barnes & Noble like once every 3 months. I told myself I was going to get 1 to 2 books. I walked out with 4. It could have been worse. I could have did worse because there was a bunch in there, a bunch of books in there that I could have got. We went, we saw, we conquered. I'm going to show y'all what books I got when I get home. I got 2 books off my wish list and then 2 books that I just saw and was like, ooh, yeah, I could have this. All in all, it was fun. You know, I love coming to Barnes. I really, really do. I just hate when I walk out. I just always feel like, girl, you could have definitely got all these books a lot cheaper. You know, it's all good. I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl who loves books. And, you know, it's okay because I could be spending my money on a lot worse things. You know what I mean? It's all worth it. But I'm going to see y'all when I get home. Book 3? No, that's the second book. They don't have the third book. This series right here, Amari and the Night Brothers, is one of my favorite series, okay? So I am back at home, y'all, finally. And I ain't even gonna lie, I am tired. I am about to get myself in the bed, maybe do a little bit of editing, watch some of my girlies on YouTube. But before I do that, of course, I promised a book haul. So I ended up getting 4 books from Barnes. One of them being my absolute favorite. So the first one that we got is The Color Purple by Alice Walker. This was on my wish list, so when I seen it, I was like, okay, I'm about to grab this. Everybody knows the movie Color Purple, especially the original one with Whoopi Goldberg. Then we got The Exorcist by William Peter Blatty. It says the most terrifying novel ever written, so we're gonna see about that. This was also a book on my wish list. Then I got Gone, and I absolutely love this cover. And then this is the first book in the series. Look at the series cover. Finally, it focuses, but look at the covers of this series. I absolutely fell in love with those. So I was like, yeah, let me get this first book. And it seems pretty interesting. It says everyone except for the young, teens, middle schoolers, toddlers, but not a single adult. No teachers, no cops, no doctors, no parents. Gone. Gone too are the phones, internet, and television. There's no way to get help. Hunger threatens, bullies rule, a sinister creature lurks, animals are mutating, and the teens are changing, developing new, unimaginable, dangerous, deadly powers that grow stronger by the day. It's a terrifying new world. Sides are being chosen. This is a breathtaking saga about teens battling each other and their darkest selves. It's kind of giving Lord of the Flies a little bit, but love this cover. The synopsis sound interesting, so I grabbed it. And then last but not least is my favorite of them all, y'all. Look at this book. Look at this freaking book. Adorable. This is The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes by Conan Doyle. Absolutely love this. And the pages, you guys can't really see, but the pages are like silky. This is absolutely fire. Do you hear me? Fire, fire, fire. And it's giving classic. It says Sherlock Holmes was written and put out in 1887. So we love that. This book is absolutely gorgeous. I am about to call it a night. I decided to come outside and get some fresh air and read for a little bit. It is a bit windy and I am right by an active street, so it may be a little loud. I hope that y'all can hear me. I gotta get myself one of those little mics that I can connect to my camera. But I did want to come and give you guys a little reading update before we close the video out. I'm about 80% through with Immortal Longings by Chloe Gong. When I went into this book, I thought it was a sci-fi, but it's actually a fantasy. I'm not really finding myself super attached to any of the characters, but it's still a pretty cool read. One of the things that I really am enjoying is these characters' ability to jump and occupy other people's bodies. I think that is so cool. This is a book that has fight to the death games, so it's super action packed. What I like about the games is that they are taking place in the society, in the city. You could be at the supermarket shopping for your fruits and vegetables and somebody next to you is getting slashed and dashed. This book is following Kala, who is a princess who has been in hiding for the last 5 years. Everyone thinks that she is dead. She wants the king's head, and in order to get close to the king, she decides to enter into these games because the winner, of course, gets this big old grand ceremony inside of the kingdom and they win riches. So she decides to form alliances to know for a fact that she's going to win and she can off the king. Right now it's feeling like it's going to be about a 3.5 read for me. Next is this thick baby right here. Okay, I am on page 891 and this book has about 1157 pages, so we are pushing through. Of course I'm enjoying it if I'm making my way through this thick ass book, y'all. Something that I really love is that this book kind of reminds me of Stranger Things. The fact that these children are decided to take on and defeat this big horrific thing that is terrifying and unaliving children in their town. It is dual timeline, so it's taking place in like 1957 and we're following the town as it's being terrorized and everybody who's getting unalived. These children who decide, hey, we're about to gang up and we're gonna take this thing down. And then we're also in like 1986 when these children are older now and haven't been in touch with each other for the last 27 years, but they made a promise that if it ever comes back to Derry, that they will all come back together to defeat it again, and that time has come. I'm really enjoying the story. I will say that some of these characters in this book are racist, homophobic. Any controversial or problematic slur is in this book, which makes it horrifying in itself. It does help you really understand this town and the people that live there. This book does take place in 1957, so you could just imagine the language. I do like that Derry, which is the town that this takes place in, kind of is a main character, because you see not just how Pennywise is the monster of this town, but how the town and the people in the town are monstrous. I am enjoying it. It makes me uncomfortable. It is very eerie. It is questionable. And I love all of those things. But this is going to be the end of this video. I'm about to sit out here and read for a little bit more. And like I always say, if you made it this far in the video and you are not yet subscribed, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because clearly you are liking the book vibes and you need to go hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope that you had a great time hanging out, and I will see you guys in my next video.